Several years ago, I experimented with a powerful substance. I was introduced to it through a friend of mine who was heavily into shamanism. Over a 12-month period, I tried it 4 times, with ever-increasing doses. My friend recommended that I work my way up to the spirit dosi. This was wise, because even in smaller doses, it could be a frightening experience. On my 5th journey, I found them, or more accurately, they found me. The swirling patterns transformed into oscillating beings that acted independently of my thoughts. Wherever I looked, these beings appeared, infinite in their complexity. It was inconceivable that anyone could imagine such extraordinary entities. I was there, wherever it was, and suddenly each one of my fingers was connected to a spirit. Thousands of them were near me now, with millions more in the distance. Each hand now had thousands of fingers. I had complete control over each one. Like we can move our left index finger, I could control left finger 4624. It was like I was a conductor. They were dancing and flying around in accordance with what I did with my super hands. Sound and sight seemed to merge and shift. I was conducting an orchestra of millions. The experience was beyond anything I could have imagined, creating a symphony of light and consciousness. My final memory took place in absolute nothingness, except for one spirit. As I looked at it, it began to oscillate, showing me reflections of myself. I was changing form 1,000 times a second. The oscillations became faster, and the spirit wanted to know who it was. It wasn't asked in words, but I knew. The conversation went back and forth at an ever greater speed until, at the same time, we were both saying, "He is you, he is you." Then the words converged into you. I literally became the color blue. I was a frequency. Then this spirit rushed up to me from the other side of the galaxy, laughing. He had a present, like a normal box with a blue ribbon, and he said, "What's your favorite hue?" Next thing I knew, I'd opened my eyes. The extra freaky element was that I had turned my head around and was looking straight out the window. At, you guessed it, a big clear blue sky. Once I had met them, I decided not to do it again. I have experienced total and absolute transcendence, and I'd be scared that if I did it again, that I wouldn't make it back. I don't think there could be a more intense experience. It's amazing, but a word of caution, it isn't something to be taken lightly. Some experiences are meant to be once in a lifetime. A final insight. At certain times of the morning or afternoon, I look at the sky and get this déjà vu feeling. It's just the right shade of blue,